On June 15th, my journey to Ranger Stop and Pop began. On my way to the bathroom, a woman stopped me and said, "So your shirt is of you?" And I was like, "I didn't think anyone would notice. Thank you." Now I feel special. Travel can be a little disorienting, especially if you travel with 2 large suitcases and some chest armor. But the Atlanta airport was very welcoming, and soon I was united with friends. Come play with us forever and ever and ever. This is what bringing 6 cosplays looks like. Fun packing tip when you have merch to bring to a convention. Roll shirts up and put them in your shoes. It fits more. If you've ever wondered, what's it like for a dyslexic person to read? Well, I just thought that this soap said motion activated. Yeah, it says Savon Mains. I'm sad it doesn't say motion activated because it was really, really amusing for the few seconds that I thought that. I was really proud of myself for how much video content I actually made from my hotel room over the weekend. It's easy to get overwhelmed or busy and not do it. I went down and picked up my badges, took a quick look around, and I went ahead and filmed a walkthrough of the main hall for you. Okay, let's play Where's Waldo. I saw Lord Bunny, Jazz of Beast Morphers fame, Jill in a beautiful Princess Shayla cosplay, the cameraman himself, Chris Dunn, Justin doing the same exact thing I was doing, and Jazz there again at the end. The Ranger Creation Station wasn't in the main hall though, it was in Artist's Alley, which proved to be better hidden than I think the convention anticipated. One of my favorite things about conventions is seeing people in cosplays having fun together, and Friday morning, right out of the gate, that's what we started doing, because cosplayers just want to have fun.
I'll tell you what.
You guys,
this is all.
Look at it, it's beautiful.
What is it?
It's cosplayers having fun.
Yes! This is it. Go do it.
I love you guys! I got some pictures with that Green Ranger on a different day when we were both in yellow. But by far, one of my favorite things about going to conventions is getting to see all of the awesome people who I usually only get to talk to online in person. Getting to meet some of them for the first time, making new friends, even making content with new friends.
It's morphin' time! Go! Galactic! Man, this is right. Everybody, how do you do?
Oh, and getting to meet Dallas Tucker, it wasn't that big a deal. I wasn't excited. Just kidding. This guy. We're friends now. And now, Friday, behind the scenes. I just stood next to David Yost, and he was going down in the elevator and I was going up, and now I'm sad because he's not in the elevator with me, but that's okay. Why am I all the way at the other end of the goddamn hallway? It takes forever to get down here. Jesus. Why are these mirrors crooked and why is that like an aesthetic? Because it just bothers me. Like, they're not straight. They're like, Here's me at the bar pulling a classic, I need a fucking minute alone because I'm an introvert and it has already been hours. God, I want to get back out there, but I really need some fucking alcohol in order to do that. Then here's the fanciest tequila shot I've ever had. This says that the buttons are self-cleaning buttons. I've never heard of that before, and it sounds scientifically impossible, so I'm gonna call BS. But if you know a reason why that's scientifically possible, please explain it to me, because I'd love to know. Sounds like some crazy sci-fi shit.
Let's morph! Morphin' time! Oh! Activate big power! Huh!
I had an immaculately fantastic time Friday night. I stayed in cosplay the whole time, and I totally destroyed this skirt yesterday. Like, the leather just fell apart. I'm gonna throw it away before I leave, because honestly, I don't think there's any reason to take it with me. Time to go destroy another one.
Right now, the fire alarm is
The fire alarm's going off. That means we all need to leave, right?
It should mean that, but you see, everyone's still sitting here. And I think we're all gonna burn to death.
I think I'm gonna leave. We got these goofballs also hanging out. This great guy here. It's much nicer in this room now that the fire alarm is not going off, though they really could turn up the AC. I got pictures with Mini-Me. I think I was more excited about it than she was. And then 3 people with chest shields all tried to fit in the elevator together, which was very amusing. Oh yeah, that's right. Saturday, the TikTokers had a panel.
Okay. I guess we're starting this.
Hi, I'm Beauty Baba Yaga. My real name is James McGee Moore, although Beauty and Baba Yaga are each on my birth certificate. I have 11 middle names.
I love all these guys, hang out with them, lust after them, because they're all fantastic people.
This man is just beautiful, is he not? I have started pre-writing a script for the origin story of the Green Dragon Knight that will be starting filming in summer 2026. And I will be starting to do casting calls soon, so we can bring this character to a full light in an hour-long preview.
Can I have a part?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. There's the audition process. Now, I had made a couple Power Rangers videos because it was a big passion of mine, but I didn't make a lot of them for my Instagram because no one who followed me on Instagram knew what Power Rangers was. I suddenly realized that there was actually a community of other people who watched Power Rangers and knew things about it, who I could say things without giving them a detailed background about what the hell I was saying, and they would know what I was talking about. And that was really exciting. And people apparently like listening to me explain things, so I've been very successful in that regard.
Wait, we got a few Purple Rangers?
We have 2.
Oh yeah, we do.
You didn't? Is that a serious question?
No.
Okay. I just question our friendship.
What are your thoughts on the Magna Defender? And is he a 6th Ranger or not?
Oh, he's a Ranger ally!
It's debatable. Okay. Bringing up sass about Tommy Oliver is the most, aggressively divisive thing in the community that is actually, you will block people over that conversation. This is 2nd place, okay? This is, I wouldn't block somebody over it, but I never want to talk about it again. Which is why I have made a video saying, can we all just agree it's debatable? Straight up. James's opinion, he is a Ranger ally. He's an alien, he has an exoskeleton. He gives his exoskeleton to Mike after he dies, okay? He's not a Power Ranger. Anyway, we shouldn't talk about it. You look awesome, by the way.
He does look fantastic. I'm always a fan of a guy in green.
Where's the doors at? All right. I'm going to call him a Ranger. I'm going to go with the Mike Colbert side. And I'm going to call him a Ranger.
Orange or white?
Why are you doing this to us?
He's white.
White, dude.
His primary color is white. Okay? You're dying. You're dying.
She asked Beauty, what did you do to make your costume?
Oh, that's such a good question. This costume is made out of a bunch of trash that I shoved together and spray painted. No.
It's not trash.
I don't like to do more work than I have to with a cosplay, so I bought leggings and a dress and boots so that I wouldn't have to make that stuff from scratch. And then I just added the, bits and bobs made out of whatever worked, really. Whatever got me the shape, that's how I roll. I actually am going to post a TikTok about this today. So see more on TikTok today. I bet you're wondering how I made my Cosmic Fury chest shield. Here's a video. I started with this dragon shield I already had, which I knew fit me. And with this end of a roll of newsprint from my local newspaper, I traced the dragon shield to make this pattern, which I cut out of this durable fabric that I got at my local Joann. I sewed it together and ended up with this, which has a Velcro front and a little bit of boning to hold the shoulders up. Then I added hot glue to the front to get, and I realized I forgot to film some of the process, but this is the part I built with hot glue and I painted it cold, and then I used EVA foam to cut out these ridges, which I spray painted silver with whatcha! This brand of silver spray paint that I had never used before that turned out to be a little more sparkly, which made it kind of tackier, especially drying in this humid environment. So then when I glued them to the fabric with this E6000 glue, my cutting board, which I used as an even weighted surface, then the drying spray paint acted as essentially a glue and glued the entire armor to the other side of my cutting board. So that's why it has these little imperfections on it. Now I'm gonna go at it with a different brand of silver spray paint and some hot glue to get this. This guy wanted a picture with me even though I besmirched the Magna Defender. He was the Magna Defender Green Ranger though, so technically still a Ranger.
Jason hears "don't do this" and he immediately thinks the other. And so he rides his ATV up a hill outside of the parking lot and then up a dirt hill, and we just see him go full charge up the hill, and then you just see him drop down behind. He probably fell off and did a horrible roll and probably hurt himself, and he's like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" And then he composed himself and came back over the hill.
When we first met him, he came on the set and we were like, "Who's this guy?" Oh yeah, he's gonna be the Green Ranger. And he's over in the corner and he starts practicing some of his martial arts, and he does like the triple jump kick. He's like, "Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!" And I was like, "That's pretty good."
Saturday night was the costume contest, and it was fabulous. Welcome to the part of the video where I had to leave the hotel on Saturday night to find a Target and buy new luggage because of a luggage snafu. It was a good time, you know? I got to see a lot more of the city. It was an experience. And I got a new suitcase. So I've had a big drink. And I really want the elevator to take me to 7. The elevator doors have been all about biting people this weekend, so I'm on 7. Okay, no, I'll be quiet, because I don't want to wake anyone up. Hold on, what is happening here? Let's take it back.
Making a video. Girl like me. Never find a girl like me. Never find a girl like me. Feel like a princess. Back off. Feel like a princess.
The last thing I did on Sunday was meet David Yost, and I have honestly never been more nervous to meet anyone in my entire life. You could tell by how awkward my hand looks. Because I love Billy.
Loves Billy.
On Sunday, I was sad to say goodbye to all of my wonderful friends. We made memories that I will treasure forever, but I had a plane to catch to head off to Alaska. No worries though, there's still plenty of Power Ranger stuff I can do in Alaska. I mean, I could find Power Ranger stuff to do anywhere in the world, I think.